Know why some leaders build themselves a job instead of a successful agency? Some agency owners are busy being busy and can never seem to get ahead. Hey agency friends, I'm David, and I'm going to share some insights drawn from the collective experiences of over 6,500 agency leaders. Agency leaders are constantly juggling multiple tasks and wearing many hats. And it's almost cliche to say delegate. But as we've learned from our community of agency leaders, it's not that easy. Yet mastering delegation is one of the key pillars of running a thriving agency. So how's that done right? We've tapped into some veteran agency leaders to understand just that. Here we go.
I look for every opportunity to delegate and elevate. From sales to finance, from operations to account management, every time I've delegated a role within my organization, the person being elevated not only picks up where I left off, but typically within 3 months is outperforming me.
First golden rule, delegating tasks to the right person. Now, you might be thinking, well, duh.
But the business owners are doing a lot of the work themselves. And the idea is to get yourself elevated enough that then you can start delegating those assignments, whether you feel comfortable doing it or not, but so that you don't have to do it all, right? You want to train other people to do it well enough they could do as good of a job as you can without you actually being the one to do it.
But it's more than just passing off work. You've got to understand your team's strengths. Each member brings something unique to the table, and leveraging those strengths can make all the difference.
I never delegated stuff because I had worst experiences whenever I delegated. So that haunted me for a few years until I was able to find the right person and delegate.
While at it, consider workload and capacity. Overloading your team is a recipe for burnout and inefficiency. Balance is key to maintaining a high-performance environment. Now, let's move on to the second point, identifying what tasks to delegate. Trust me, not everything needs your personal touch. Take a good look at your daily routines. Are there tasks that eat up your time but could be handled by others with proper guidance? Delegate those and free up your valuable time for strategic thinking and growth.
But you're not going to scale with just you. And so you've got to set the stage from the beginning so that other people can do the fulfillment, other people can do the client facing stuff, and then ultimately other people can do the sales, other people can do the stuff. The whole point of, if you're going to scale and you're going to do it fast, you got to build it so that other people can do it right away. And then you start hiring people to do the things that need to be done.
Now let's talk about aligning delegation with your agency's vision and goals. This is where the magic happens.
One of my biggest fears is being the bottleneck within the organization. But the more I delegate and elevate, the further I get away from this fear. And the growth to the agency is limitless. Employees feel empowered and clients gain from someone else who excels in that role.
Define clear objectives. Make sure your team knows the bigger picture and how their tasks contribute to your agency's vision and strategic goals. Communicate expectations. Provide clear instructions, timelines, and KPIs to measure success. This keeps everyone on the same page. Last but not least, holding your team accountable. It's a non-negotiable if you want to thrive as an agency. Once you have the KPIs, ensure that your team is responsible for keeping them moving in the right direction.
We actually built out what we call scorecards. So everybody on our team, every role has a scorecard. That's essentially it's kind of like a job description more or less, but it's like responsibilities that everybody in the team has on a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, annual basis for their role that's specific to that role. And it's just a good way for us to make sure that we're all holding ourselves accountable to the things that we're supposed to be doing.
Use a business framework to bring it all together. Many of the agencies we've spoken with use the EOS framework to make it all work.
When you have things structured and you have expectations, there's a lot of joy and glory in that, because when you know what is expected, you can perform, and you can perform highly, and you can be successful together as a team.
Recognize and reward success. Acknowledge and celebrate achievements to keep your team motivated and engaged. Hey, do all this right and you can be one of those agency leaders like Jessica Tapana who step away from their agency for a few months. Struggling to showcase your agency's results? Report smarter, not harder. Join over 6,500 agencies for client reporting excellence. Start your free trial now. The link is in the description below. If you're new to our channel, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and hit that bell notification button to stay updated with our future videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.